peace was disturbed. I had to kick and get away. So then I had to run to Michael. I've worked with Michael over 20 years, and we're really close. He's actually my work husband, and he met my husband about a year or two ago.
How's your husband feel about the fact
He wasn't happy about it. But they hugged it out, and it was all good. Yes. Love Michael. Love Michael.
After this, perfect time.
Shake what your mom gave ya.
Pop, 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 pop.
The difference between an IR tech and other techs, there are techs all over the hospital, for one thing. I work with Sam in MRI. She's excellent in her field. I also work with Michael. He does nuclear medicine, and his job sort of entails a lot of injections of nuclear isotopes, and it highlights anything that's in the body that is abnormal. They do a lot of stress tests. They do quite a few things, but I'll let Michael tell you about it because he'd rather tell you than me tell you.
Okay, my name is Michael McMillan. I'm a nuclear medicine technologist. I've been doing that for about almost 30 years. Let's make sure you get my good side now. I don't want to be looking bad for the public.
Which side's your good side?
All of it. So when I was in high school, I was actually going down the path of accounting because it came really easy to me. But then when we're filling out our little sheets, because you could have a shadow day, and so I was like, I saw this girl put like Radiology, Technologist, and I'm like, oh, what is that? Like, I don't know. I want to do that too. I want to see what it is. So I shadowed that, and so I was like, oh, I really like that. So I was working as a radiology student. One of the girls that I worked with, she did every modality within radiology. Ultrasound, X-ray, IR, nuclear medicine, MRI, mammography. She did all of them. She was the one that kind of pulled me and was kind of steered me over to nuclear medicine because she's like, this is an up-and-coming field to move into. Well, pretty much majority of our cases involve us administering a radioactive tracer intravenously, typically. They may orally ingest it or inhale it or however, but with that being a evaluation of the metabolic activity, that makes the cases a lot longer. So our stuff is not like a in and out 5 minutes kind of thing. Typically our patients are with us for an hour or more, even days, weeks, so it's just a matter of the nature of the study that we're doing. So you get to interact with the patients a lot more. You're helping give the doctor pieces of information about what's going on with that patient so that they can better route their treatment. So definitely it's an essential role. It may even help find something that the doctor may not even know that was wrong with the patient, and they may get rerouted, down a different path of treatment.
Because of what you do.
Correct.
You get to work with Sandra.
Yes, Sandra's my little angel. Drop from heaven. She's always like pumping, you're uplifting your spirits. Like, anytime you feeling down or doubting yourself, she's, your little cheerleader on the side.
What you want for dinner? What would you like for dinner?
I don't know I don't want no hamburger help.
I don't cook hamburger.
Oh, but I know you're classier than that.
Hey everybody, welcome to the MRI department at Wellstar Douglas Hospital. My name is Sam. I am the chief tech here. My job duties, just outside of doing patients and taking care of the patients, I schedule patients, I coordinate the patients, and basically try to keep everything going smoothly and be the resource for the doctors to try to take care of the patients upstairs, outpatient, ER, all over the place. So right now I'm currently scanning a patient, a unit patient. So right now we're monitoring her here on the tele for MRI because our tele is for our system. It doesn't show throughout the hospital, so the nurse actually has to come down and accompany the patient. So that's Miss Rachel sitting over there hiding. She is here to monitor the patient, make sure everything goes smoothly while she's getting MRI. So here we we go, bright early Monday morning. Typically it takes 20 to 25 minutes, but it goes with the patient's breathing on some of the images, so it may take longer because she's breathing slower than usual. She might be asleep. Where does he live? What's his name? I want to check his implant real quick.
Okay.
Visa. You said they got him scheduled in LaGrange? Okay. What is it? Can you read it to me? Okay. Can you email me that order? I'll schedule it. I just want to see what's a good time for your husband to bring him. Because I have an extra nurse here today. I'm sure she'd be cool, but I've added on a lot of patients today, unfortunately. To get with my nurses, okay, and see if they're cool adding on an extra one. Because that's the only thing that's different is just I have to have a nurse. It sounds good. Thank you. You're welcome. Bye. Ooh. It's a lot of that too. We have a lot of patients, not enough schedulers, and patients get stuck in the loop because pacemaker patients are becoming more frequent, and unfortunately, the problem is we have to have a nurse to accommodate. So I can scan anybody anytime. I'll work anybody out. But the problem is I have to have a nurse available to come sit and monitor the patient because of the pacemaker. So that's the part that makes it tricky.
So you got that person in?
I'll do them tomorrow. Got them scheduled for 1 o'clock tomorrow and let her know. That's the right thing to do. And what if it's you, family? You know, it's like, it can get overwhelming, but you know, it always works out. Especially when you're trying to do the right thing. It always works out. I have a 9:30 outpatient to do, I believe. So, gotta see if they're here. Work up the next inpatient because some mornings you come in, there's a few patients ready to go. That's a rare morning, and most of the mornings I have to call and get the nurses to do the screening forms and make sure we do all the safety checks to make sure a patient can get an MRI. That's the hardest part, is just getting them ready for the scan. I need the screening form, I need to know how the patient travels, kind of medications. It's a lot to it other than scanning, so a lot of times when we're asked why is it taking so long, more than likely we're waiting on something. We're waiting on a screening form, we're waiting on the patient to get transferred to a pump, all kinds of stuff. So I can't do my job until something else is done, you know? So it can get stressful because you're doing that day in, day out, and it's like every day is a new day. A lot of it just hurry up and wait because you're waiting on something. And then people coming in like they did earlier, asking for favors and things like that, you know, so it's a regular day. That's what we do. And once they learn your name, Sam, I need a favor, that's a wrap. You know, like all day it's like, oh. But anyway, I try to help and accommodate, but not to a point where it's just driving us crazy though, where we get so bogged down and get behind we can't take care of the inpatient. It's like a production, like it's a one ring, what is it? Like I'm a 3-ring circus with one act. So it's like I'm not just scanning this patient on the table, but I got to think about the patient upstairs that needs to come down as well. So it's more than just this. And the phone's ringing.
Yeah.
Before MRI, what did they do? I don't know, but now that we are here, some places or some physicians cannot do their job without imaging. Definitely can't do your job without imaging. You need to know what's going on. Back in the day, I think exploratory surgery was the thing. You just go in there and see what you can find. And MRI and imaging in general have gotten rid of a lot of that unnecessary surgery and putting patients at risk. So this is a way doctors can kind of check out for masses, lesions, tumors, and kind of get the treatment plan going faster for the patient. So glad to help. And then if your patient's willing, that's a whole nother story. Half time they think MRI is a CT, and it's not. It's two totally different things. So they're, oh, I just had one of these already. I'm like, no, you didn't, because you didn't see me. And this is MRI. No, I had one. They'll argue with you about that, but I'm like, no, this is MRI, totally different. And then once they get in the scanner, they realize it's different, and then they realize they're claustrophobic, which hinders us from getting it done. And now we're having to hold the patient on the table, try to get meds. At the same time, we got someone waiting, the nurse is calling. I'm like, this is what we do, you know. And then another thing too, people don't realize MRIs can make you hot, and you start sweating in the scanner. You're sweating, and they get hot, especially when doctors are ordering CT and L on patients. They don't realize these are 30 minutes. Cervical, thoracic, lumbar, so basically entire spine. And they don't realize that takes an hour and a half if you're ordering it with and without contrast. And then your patient's not going to cooperate. So we try to ask the doctor, do you really need all that? Or is it something we can kind of narrow down? And they're like, well, I'm like, okay, let's look at the CT. Let's go back to what we started from. CT is our best friend because that's the discovery phase. It's going to show us what we need to see, and then the radiologist will recommend what they need. We don't need to repeat the exact same scans that CT just did. We just need to repeat the ones that need repeating. A lot of times I'm the eyes for the doctors too, and I'm like, hey, I don't know if you meant to do this, but I just want to bring it to your attention. Hey, this is what's going on. Do you really need all this? And I break it down to them, and once they realize it, they're like, oh, okay, well, let's just do this, because they're busy, and I get it. So I'm like, well, I'm the one over here, and I know what's going on in my department, and so let me ask the doctor, did he mean to do all that? Because that's a lot. It's a little overkill. Do the right thing and do what you're supposed to do, and then everything works out, right?
So the show must go on, right? We got some new friends.
Got some new friends. Hopefully they'll make the audience laugh and learn. I think that's what we're here to do.